Hopefully the videos don't fuck up or get corrupted.
Simple.
I actually found a way to get down to this. Well, happy day. In about half an hour before we have to pause the video.
Something over there. All right.
But, who's got the butt? Careful, the greed is showing. Oh, the greed is really showing.
Don't mind if I do.
Let's read that logbook. Give it a once over. This messy financial ledger records an import tax charged to merchants by the Wraithwind Toll House. The tax was clearly excessive and included gems and jewelry in addition to gold. Several notes are scribbled on the final page. Trade slowing, merchants scared of Ketheric, nervous of war. He will not take my due. Wonder what the due was. Sharon Fort is in the.
A quick
casket.
rummage.
I like that they're not afraid to have child-sized caskets in this game. It just goes to show how insane some people are. And when I say insane some people, I mean that in the best way possible. Where's that? There's a chest being triggered. Go find it. There it is. So, going down there had nothing for me. It was just a bit of lore, if anything. There was that mausoleum-like thing in the center of town. There's so much I have to do. So, let's go to... because I have a couple things I need to do. Let's go to Last Light. Finish up that one quest.
We're still alive, Bran. It's worth a cheer at the very least.
Have you ever known me to cheer?
There's always a first time.
Oh, you made it. Well done.
Any problem sailing here?
Steering a boat is hardly a challenge. And this place is near a beacon in the darkness. Now, was there something else?
You're not even going to thank me for saving your life?
Did I not already? How remiss of me. Here, that should cover your services.
That was not what I meant. What are your part to play in the Iron Hand Gnomes?
I am more than a part. I am its oil and gears. I am its purpose, its leader. We are inventors of the highest order, matched, perhaps, but never surpassed by the Gondians at the High House of Wonders. But our forebears were foolish, complicit with Saravok's madness over a century past. And so, we were banished. We still are to this day.
Oof. The ball spawn?
The very one. It's the only mistake the Iron Hand Gnomes ever made. And it cost us everything. I have fought tooth and nail to restore our reputation. Particularly against the Gondian detractors who live in glass houses. Our return to Baldur's Gate will usher in a new era for the Iron Hand Gnomes. The realm deserves the benefit of our genius.
What do you want to do when you get out of here?
I have plans in Baldur's Gate. The work of many years' labor that will finally bear fruit. You should look for me once we're in the city. The name Wolverine Bongle will be mentioned among many.
Bongle.
I've little doubt.
Care to elaborate on these plans?
That's Iron Hand Gnome business.
I'll leave you to your own devices.
Appreciate it.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Breathe deep and move.
One of us stays here while the other looks for Roland.
No, we're not separating again.
This guy.
Roland said sit tight. But what's taking so long? I hope he's all right.
Of course Roland went looking for us. If you see him, send his ass back here, and fast.
Leah, Cal, if you see this, stay put. I will return in a 10-day at most. I repeat, stay put.
Why does everything go wrong?
You'll need help to survive those shadows. Only a fool would face them alone.
When did you tell me?
Oh. Hold on.
Wants to know about surprise.
Let's listen to the message again. Maybe we missed something.
You're here! You're all right! How?
We're two tiefling queens, remember? I couldn't leave my favorite bard without her partner in crime. I did have some help from an old friend, though.
What's up?
How did you do it?
It's called tactics, planning, and when needed, brute force.
Then I'm glad you're on our side.
You should have seen him. He was brave, but also terrifying. In a good way.
I never thought I'd see, well, anyone again. Thank you. 1,000 times, thank you. One last favor. Take this off my hands. It suits you better.
Oh! Potent robe.
I pity you.
Why are you
The
smiling
gaze
at
caster,
me?
your cantrip
I'm
deal
just
additional
glad you're
damage
safe.
equal to your charisma modifier. Well liked and well fortified. At the beginning of the wearer's turn, the robe activates and grants them a temporary hit bonus equal to charisma modifier. Armor class +1. Wait, armor class +1, that means...
What if
should be
One
11.
of us stays here, while the other looks for Roland.
No,
Oh my god.
we're not separate.
This goes him.
Ready and willing.
Let's see. Comparing it. We get arcane regeneration. We get a +3 bonus to spell save DC. Yeah. Concentration spell. Concentration.
Think someone's been skimming our supplies. Is anyone keeping an eye on those children?
I don't need
Maybe not, Mom.
ones I haven't used are fire arrows. This is covered by somebody else. I want to summon elementals. I already got it. Minor elemental right there. Boom. Summon an elemental. And chromatic orb. The mini fireball. Oh, because we already got through fireball. But we do need a spell as a level 1. So I will probably pick Cause Fear. Yeah. Or yeah. This is a good spell to have. So either Conjure or Minor. Dex save. No, that's so. I have 2 level 4s that do the same thing. That should do it.
We'll leave soon. We don't want any surprises. Yes, Mom.
Traitors among us. A child taken. And still I can only feel relief. If they had taken Isabel too,
Oh! No way! I didn't put that together! It's worse than you know. It's worse than you know. I have reason to believe that Isabel is Kethric's daughter.
Do you? Well, let us not leave you in suspense then. You are right. She is.
Oh shit. And you trust her. She's all that stands between us and the Shadow. It's more than that. She was dead and something brought her back.
Something malign? Huh. Or some blessing of Seluna, perhaps. I do not know what restored Isabel's life to her, but I can see what she is doing with it. If she wished to see us drowned in darkness, Isabel needn't have lifted a finger. Instead, she holds out her hand. I choose to take it. I choose to trust. And not just because I have no other choice.
Considering how you greeted me for trust. Yeah, exactly.
And now we are the best of friends. You see? The power of trust. When I find myself needing a reminder of just who Isabel Thorm is, I simply step outside and look up. She'll extend that protection to you too if you see her. You've shown me how well you can sniff out secrets. I'd like to see you turn that nose upon Ketherick Thorn.
That's what I was doing.
Marcus. If he'd managed to get himself infected without a single Harper noticing, I'd be very surprised. Is this meant to be some kind of joke?
Ignore me then. It's your own funeral. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't feel right. I feel like I'm doing a bad thing.
You're quite serious, aren't you? Let's be discreet about this. If Marcus is what you say, there's no telling what kind of reinforcements he might be able to summon. All right. He's in Isabel's room upstairs. Play along with his ruse for now while I gather a few trusted Harpers. But don't let him get his hands on Isabel. You did well bringing this to me. Thank you.
Let's get going.
Stays here while the other looks for her.
Have to keep going.
Not even for Roland. Then we have to do as Roland says and sit tight.
Savor our victory over the Dryder.
I'll celebrate when Ketherick's dead. Not before.
We're still alive, man. It's worth a cheer at the very least.
You did well to help those people escape Ketherick. Every soul saved is a blessing, and you're raining them upon us.
I found an empty sarcophagus of an Isabel Thorn, Ketherick's daughter.
An unfortunate coincidence. I hope never to meet the wicked man who hemorrhaged shadows over this peaceful village.
I saw Ketherick at Moonrise Towers. He was presiding over a trial.
Almost laughable that he sees himself fit to judge anyone. Did you learn anything about how we might defeat him?
You'll know when I found something.
I trust so. Thank you. Go on, then. Moon and shadow, light and dark. Divine sisters ever at war. And this place has become one more battlefield. Sometimes life forces us to choose sides. Luckily, sometimes the choice is obvious.
I feel like I've skipped a step, but I do need to go. There's so many things I need to do, but one is more pressing than the other. So we're going to do the more pressing, quote-unquote, pressing matter first. Roland! You damn fool. This is moving. That means he's moving. Hopefully he's moving towards a good thing and he's not becoming a shadow.
You're gonna catch me if I eat a brick.
Did I get the egg?
Reflexes? I'd catch you before you so much as stubbed a toe.
Read the letter of surrender. It is with heavy heart that I must announce the surrender of the Harper forces and its allies to your dark justiciar army under unanimous agreement. Harpers work against villainy and wickedness wherever they find it, so states our code, and so here we have acted. But I also know all too well how the state continues. But they work ever mindful of the consequences of what they do. We cannot be party to the suffering of the people of Wraithwind, and indeed of the great loss of life that this war will have visited upon the Sword Coast and perhaps beyond it. So it is written, and so let it be done. Keb Aronson, on the behalf of Harper Council and its allies. 2 words are slashed across the bottom of the scroll. Surrender declined. Woo! So the Harpers were set up in the village.
Something over there.
I feel like we're gonna find Roland down this way.
You see an old boot balanced upside down on a cobbler's knee as he takes the final nail into the new song. Chris knew.
Let's go.
Got to keep fighting. Onward.
Overkill.
Should mind my step.
I'd slap him upside the. I'd slap him across the face.
God damn it all! I could do nothing right! Not a damn thing!
You were outmatched in a fight. There's no shame in that.
Yes, there is. I came here to save Cal and Leah. Instead, I found myself cornered by shadow fiends and in need of rescue. From you, of all bloody people.
You were trying to help your family. You're too hard on yourself.
Or not hard enough. I've failed Cal and Leah again. Be on your way. I'll return to Last Light. I know when I'm outmatched.
Slap him.
She was a healer, trying to aid the wounded in the battle against the Sharans. But there were so many. You sensed that this one was once a fisherman, taught by his father. You sensed that this one was once a fisherman, taught by his father. You sense a faded memory of marching in an army against Ketheric Thorm. Victory seemed possible then.
That was weird. The camera was just like. Blah, blah, blah. Read the Inquisitor's notes, filled with tight, precise handwriting that seems to suggest a focused analytical mind. A fresh lead has been volunteered by one of the guests in the dungeons. Plays Lady Shar for inspiring this inventor of Thumbsboot. Ugh. The guest spoke of an abandoned house, the map borders included, that was once said to belong to a potter, but It is now being used as a clandestine place of worship for Selenite holdouts and their sympathizers. There is a chance, of course, that the guest offered up false information in a bid to end his suffering, but I suspect not. His confession had the ragged, unpolished air of truth to it. I shall endeavor to investigate at once, and cautiously. Best if I am not seen. Should I find any Selenite items or texts, I can summon reinforcements and lay a trap. Oh, what a joy it shall be to see the faces when they are caught in the act, and surrounded by dark cloaks. Ranlock, President of the Church of Lady Strong. So I have to ask the question: was this kind of stuff going? Was all this going on during the last 2 games? Because that would be interesting to see. Huh. It'd be interesting to see how it all started. Like, see this town back in its heyday, and then watch it fall.
And now a traitor in our midst. Some things never change.
Anything happened while I was away?
Roland! You asshole! It's about time things to just be quiet.
It'll be quiet in the city. We'll have a little house, maybe a garden.
That sounds perfect.
You think I wasn't?
We weren't exactly on holiday, Roland.
Uh-oh.
Did you enjoy relaxing here while I battled that wretched darkness? What were you thinking?
I'm sorry, we got captured by murderous lunatics!
I thought you were dead, you ass! Both of you!
We're all safe, Roland. That's what matters.
Roland was in a bad state without you two.
I was just overwhelmed. Doesn't matter.
I'm sorry. We should have been here.
No, it's not your fault. I shouldn't have shouted. I'm sorry.
Thank you for saving me. And the 2 idiots.
Anything to add, Roland?
I've lashed out at you, drunkenly and otherwise, and you helped anyway. You didn't deserve that. I'm sorry. And thank you. You
Brother,
went out of your
bring it
way
in.
to help us. It's only right you get something in return. Here.
Brother, no, I
hope it
didn't mean
helps.
it. I was doing it out of the kindness of my heart. Taking all these people's money. Don't mean to take their money. Okay, we're ready to go. So I need to go straight, go left, and then follow the right path. So, go left, up, follow the path. I do need to I need a rest. Yeah, we need a rest now.
I'm listening.
I'd like to talk about us.
I'm listening.
I'd like to kiss you.
Here. Now.
Shy,
if it
all of a
weren't
sudden?
apparent, it should be. I'm not keen on such outward displays of our flesh bond.
You hunger for me, yes? Don't deny yourself. I will get that kiss, damn it. The game's like, shit, he's quick saving. Might as well give it to him because he's just gonna keep coming back. And that's why I do this. Spawned. Need a shave. There's mortal man, but ascended. Godhead and a strange bargain with Jurgle.
Here. Now. If it weren't apparent, it should be. I'm not keen on such outward displays of our flesh bond.
Come on, just give it to me. There we go.
Come. Let me taste.
That's not too bad now, is it? Shaw. Shadow.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
How can I help? You again.
The Orphan is dead. Aren't you pleased?
The Orphan is nothing. I'll have my satisfaction when Raphael makes good on his word.
Where do you think we can find it?
In an old pair of boots, in an abandoned outhouse, in my own bedroll. The devil turns up where it pleases him, but we're bound to run into him soon.
One day I'll catch a break.
Oh, right. This was a quest that was going. Oh god, they share a tent now. Oh no. Hi.
Thaniel is resting, but it's no easy slumber. I discovered what's wrong with him. The shadows rendered him in two when they bore him away to the Shadowfell. Half of his essence remained here, amidst the curse. What stayed behind would have been the strongest part of him. But after all these years left in the darkness, corruption must have taken hold.
Can it be undone?
Perhaps. If we can find Thaniel's lost half, and make him whole again. Only the missing half may not come willingly. The curse will have sunk its tendrils deep, twisting Thaniel's essence into something else.
Any ideas on how to find this missing half?
No matter how it's been twisted by the shadows, it is still part of Thaniel's essence. It will resemble him somehow and may show signs of his power.
I think I know
Look
who
for
it is.
signs of life in the darkness, wildflowers where everything else is dead. The curse cannot subdue the power Thaniel bears. Not entirely. In fact, I saw just the sort before, not long after we first came within reach of the shadow curse. Fool that I am, I did not grasp their significance at the time. There is a ruin some way outside of Last Light. I caught a glimpse of fresh blooms there, but did not investigate further. I shall mark it upon your map.
Leave it to me.
This doesn't have to be your burden alone. Every moment counts, and I've asked much of you already without being at your side. If you want me, I'm yours. Against the curse, against the absolute. Anything. Just say the word.
I met a sort of shadow child before, a little boy named Oliver, around Daniel's age.
And you saw this boy yourself? That can't be a coincidence, but we need to be sure.
Join me, brother.
Good. Now our roots can deepen. Together.
And now for... So, people are gonna have to leave.
In my years as the Blade, I've witnessed countless cruelties, faced unimaginable evil. But Thorm, he is made of pure hate. The Sword Coast will rejoice when the bastard's fallen. My father is somewhere in this tower. I won't leave him in Thorm's hands. And lest we forget, we've a devil to rescue. 2 missions, 1 destination.
Yep. I want you to wait in camp for now.
Are you sure? The Blade stand, and just when...
Watch this guy just level up to insane proportions. Someone's getting shillelagh. Circle of what? Circle of the moon. Nah. Yeah, that's his thing. Kill wounds. Big word. I don't need a good berry. Earth tremor. Oh, this could be a while. I gotta think. Oh no, look at all the spells. Tank. I get a level 2 spell. I don't need. Don't need Thunder Wave. Warding Wind is a pain. I don't get it. Healing Spirit. Spell ends. Heat Metal. Whoa, yeah. Spike Growth. Entangle. He gets a feat! He gets a feat. tough? Or do I want durable? I'll go with durable. And for the cantrip, can't tell you how many times I needed that. Light me! And that one. What level are we all at again? I forget. Ooh, we got level 4s. Let me think. Charm monster. That's what we do. Dominate beast, guardian of nature. I have no druid shit. I used to have druid shit. Don't have it anymore. Oops. This one. That one. And now I have to figure out what your weapons are. Oh my. Oh my. Oh no. Cause I sold a bunch of stuff because I kept forgetting I was gonna get him. Call lightning. Oh my. So first off, open. Take the dude's pride. We're going shopping. What does this count to? Oh no, these are These are these boots, though. They're definitely for something else.
Still breathe.
Now let's talk to Miss Night Warden over here. She's gonna be getting some heavy armor.
It does not compare with the comforts of home, but your camp is almost palatial in comparison to my previous accommodation. Thank you for allowing me to come here, and for bringing me back to myself. Each memory that returns to me is more disturbing than the last. The things that I did in the name of the Absolute. The things that were done to me. They broke my mind.
And we will break them. It's time for revenge.
Precisely. While our tadpoles live, and the cult have the means to control them, we will never be safe. We must eradicate them, starting with General Thorm. I mean Ketheric. My deference to him is a habit that will die hard, I fear.
Any ideas how we kill an invulnerable man?
All that live can die. I can help you plot Ketheric's demise, but I need something from you first. Swear that you will keep me close. Until the Absolute is dead, at least.
You're a victim of a cult. Of course I'll protect you.
The Prism will protect me. You will fight alongside me and help me to get my vengeance. I knew
And I'll
you were
revive you
different
when you
to
die.
other true souls when we met, but I could see nothing clearly. Now, thanks to the Prism, the Absolute does not cloud my thoughts at all. I see that together, we can have our vengeance on those who infected us. Rest well, and keep your wits about you. Tomorrow, we go to war with the cult of the Absolute.
Tell me what you know about Ketheric's power first.
General Thorm would have the world believe that his invulnerability is a gift from the Absolute. That is a lie, intended to impress those who flock to the cult's cause, and to strike fear in the minds of those who stand against the Absolute.
Okay.
I believe Thorm draws his power not from a divine source, but an arcane one. Moonrise is a den of necromancy, and the most powerful practitioner of the art is Thorm's closest advisor, Balthazar. He has chambers beside the generals, on the upper floor of the tower. I suspect we will find answers there. Now, rest. We will need our strength for what lies ahead.
I'll be watching you. Don't cause any trouble.
I intend to cause plenty, but only for our enemies.
Good amendment. Oh, jeez. What are you? She's an Oath of Vengeance paladin. Spider silk armor, spider silk gloves, boots of striding. Go get yourself some gear. Not the good stuff. Only the basic stuff. I don't trust you completely yet. Do not just bail. So, what we want is... Well, she does have smiting abilities. But... I already have it. Okay.
Can I touch your face?
We're going shopping again. She gets healing spells, so we can put Shadow Heart to the side for now. Fighting style. Defense. This, actually, I know exactly what this build I'm going to go for her with is. I should have picked Great Weapon Master. Because she's only getting a +1. Damn it. So stupid. I just remember she's wearing medium armor. It's like I can boost that up to 2 points. Dumbass. Great Weapon Master's next though. Yep, this is perfect. Looks very elven, but this is what we want. Syndicate. Now for your color. Because you are, well, this will do nicely. But it could be this as well. We'll see. Yeah. Good punishment. No shit. The paladin in pink. I think that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to make her bright pink. Oh, not bright, but pale pink. Uh-huh. And now her underwear. Okay, that's too close to flesh tone. That's too close to flesh tone. Would you believe me if I said I actually liked it? Oh god, her butt cheeks. Let me go over here. when I couldn't see. Do I have a dye remover? I actually liked her clothing when it was the other color. Black and jade green. Pale green. I can't really see it. My eyes kind of hurt looking at it. That was ocean dye. I like that. So ocean dye did have its purpose. Yeah, that's more her, more of an avenging person. But she's still pink everywhere else. So since she's a great weapon, she gets the Surser bark sword. She's gonna be our silencer. She's gonna be our silencer. She smacks a person, they get silenced, and it's just pain. Lots and lots of pain.
Can't slow down.
And she can sneak. So let's give her a bow as well.
There is no before.
So you've always been a bone man?
In a sense.
I forgot to give her... Let's see, what ring would fit her? What ones you got? What rings do I have on my person? We got a Jargle sword. Couldn't use that. Healing word. Here we go. That's all I have.
Our enemies still draw breath.
Is that blood? No, never mind. How much farther can I go?
There is no before.
So you've always been.
Copper for your thoughts? We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. But she favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted.
I've been sitting here muttering to myself the entire time. I can see why you were keen to escape.
No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players.
Do you think she'll come after you?
I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride.
Leave. Your healing is good. You're super strong. What's your dexterity? What's this do? Healing word. So he gets heals. Muds Lenore. Last action. Good. Oh wow, okay. Yeah. Druidic bracers.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
There is no before.
So you've always been a bone man.
Let's just see your healing word real quick. 5 to 8 versus 6 to 44. Yeah, she has you beat. She has the healing beat.
Never a dull moment.
If anything, I'd be getting rid of myself. I can't do that. So we traded one great sword weapon wielder for another.
Copper for your thoughts? Really? Oh, fuck.
We shall find a way forward.
I am not a skeleton. I am neither dead.
I need to play a rogue because I don't like Asterion. I keep wanting to replace him, but and then I remember all the locked doors I've walked by. And it's like, fuck you. So we sleep. Hopefully no bug about people being awake.
Do you know what happens when a devil is struck down on this charming plane of existence? It returns to the hells, to the very point where it last stood before venturing to whichever devil-forsaken plane it died on. In the case of our friend Yrgir, the Orthon you so handily dispatched in the Temple of Shar, he manifested in my House of Hope. He returned to me chastened but intact, his wounds healed, his body restored. He thought I would dismember him, but he has his uses, so instead I am re-educating him.
We delivered the devil. Now I want what I'm owed. We had a deal.
Indeed we did. I discovered all there is to know about those scars of yours. It's a rather grim tale. Even for my tastes.
Okay. Stop stalling.
As you wish. Brace yourself, Astarion. We're about to unveil your destiny. Carved into that ivory skin of yours is one part of an infernal contract between the archdevil Mephistopheles and your former master, Cazador Zar. In full, the contract states that Cazador will be granted knowledge of an infernal ritual so vile it has never been performed. The rite of profane ascension. It promises to be a marvelous ceremony, very elaborate, incredibly ancient, and entirely diabolical. If he completes the rite, he will become a new kind of being, the Vampire Ascendant. All the strengths of his vampiric form will be amplified, and alongside them he will enjoy the luxuries of the living. The arousals and appetites of man will return to him, and unlike Astarion, he will have no need of a parasite to protect him from the sun. But the ritual has its price, as all worthwhile things do. Lord Cazador will need to sacrifice a number of souls, including all of his vampiric spawn, if he is to ascend. Imagine how he felt then, when one of those precious spawns simply disappeared into thin air. The only missing ingredient is Astarion. You are the final piece he requires to complete the ritual. Your scars bind you to it. Your soul will set off a very wave of death, bringing Cazador his twisted life. And that, my tragic and toothsome friend, is that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have business elsewhere.
Well, shit. Exactly. That's all you have to say?
I was contemplating. It's a lot to take in.
It really is.
What do you think I should do?
You'll never be free while Cazador lives.
I hate how right you are. I knew he wouldn't leave me alone, even when I was just another wretched toy for him to play with. But if I'm the key to this power he craves, he'll hunt me to the ends of Faerun. I need to take the fight to him, and I need you to help me.
We'll hunt him down and kill him.
Thank you.
Problem is, once we get rid of our tadpole problem, what we could do is travel at night. I've been seeing a lot of silent spells being cast around.
The Blood Merchant. I can't get it out of my head. I did what I always did. I let her use me. Why does it feel different to all the other times then?
Because you got to keep the reward rather than give it to your master?
I'll drink that potion and never think about it again afterwards. But what I had to do to get it is going to stay. There's nothing more desirable in the world than a vampire, is there? Haven't you been through all I have? You damn well are going to fight with what few assets the gods give you. But a part of me feels sick when I think about getting on my back for breadcrumbs again.
Sorry, brother.
All the promiscuous jibes paint a picture of someone who had relished the deed. You couldn't really have known. I had nothing at all for so long. Not even my body. That was owned by Cazador. To be sent out to tempt fools into his palace. I have bedded thousands of people. Half of them I barely remember. Most of them didn't even grant me temporary bliss. I thought it would be nothing at all to sell myself to that drow's fantasies. But the price was higher than I imagined. I don't want to do it again.
And I won't make you.
It isn't worth the scars anymore.
Well, it's a heavy load to take in. I wonder who goes here, or is this supposed to be like my tent? I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. I got a lot of prep to do.